Direct play with Doskow. All right, running the break and obliterating the defender with a Mamba mentality double lob. Massive aerial. And what goes up comes thundering down. Let's hear that celebration. Closing shop with the Fat Bunny in 3v3 Pro-Am. Because if you liked a double lob throwdown, might we offer this? That's right. Triple lob. It's like a double plus one. But is it enough to be your winner? Let's find out. Choose your first winner from Season 4 now. You can be featured on 2KTV. It's true. Send your best plays to us using the hashtag 2KTVWOW and your gamer tag. And we are on the lookout. Hope the rest of your day is a swish. See you next time.
Congratulations to the Season 3 top play of the season winner.
You can find out who you voted to take that title on our social channels. We're at NBA 2K_2KTV. And while you're there, they know what to do. You know, click that button, give us a follow.
And Chris, while you're there as well, I need you to check your email for the practice schedule because we have a lot of work ahead of us before the next 2KTV versus the World segment. Where do we even start? Do we even blow it up, or do we just keep going with the team?
Is the segment going to continue with our performances? I don't know, but hopefully you'll do better than Team 2KTV out there. Until next time, enjoy the game, and hopefully you can go get some wins because we got a lot.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
And how about the Bucks, who are showing calm as they come down the tunnel? A team looking for a big night on its home court. It's Thursday night, and it's the NBA here on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg and our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. And the starting lineup for the Timberwolves. The two towering figures inside for him, Towns and Gobert. Conley is the point. Edwards plays on the wing. And it's McDaniels in at the small forward position. And for the Bucks, Beasley on the wing along with Middleton. Lopez is the pivot with Giannis to his side. And it's Lillard in a point. And the latter half of the season, Greg, in your experience, did the games get easier or harder than it was earlier on?
Overall, I'd say it's harder later on. Physically, you're more banged up, and mentally, man, it's a long season, and that can wear on you as well.
Edwards against Beasley. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
And that's a quick foul for him there. Looks like the refs are going to call this one pretty close.
And so it's Milwaukee now. Lillard with it. Stolen by McDaniels. It's Edwards on the wing. Covered by Beasley. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's going to be on Malik Beasley. And Clark, what can you say about Anthony Edwards? Living up to that first overall height, he has been spectacular.
Yeah, he has been, Kevin. I agree. Some were surprised he went first overall, but you look back at that draft, he was as good a #1 pick as any of them, and he's certainly proven to be worthy of that status.
And Edwards drops them both.
Free throw shooting is about mechanics, confidence, and your mental approach. He's locked in from there most every night.
Lillard, the pass to Lopez. The Bucks working the ball around. To the paint. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Lillard against Conley. To the middle. Here's Gobert. Tries again. And another shot. Just couldn't take the lid off. They had their chances, but came up empty. Here's Giannis. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
Boy, for such a young player, the razor-sharp focus of Antetokounmpo, really impressive. A muscular guy who still makes baskets despite getting hit in the process. He's not wide, but he is muscular.
At the line for the Bucks, Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Free throw good. Giannis.
And when you talk about Giannis's defense, he really has some unique attributes.
Boy, does he ever, Greg. I mean, you think about his length, his athleticism, his agility. He's a guy who can defend the ball and the screener almost at the same time because of that great length. So offenses sometimes go away from him in the pick and roll, which allows him to kind of play free safety on that back line as a rim protector.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
Minnesota on D. Giannis drives in.
Excellent defense from McDaniels. Jaden's length and activity, really a problem for shooters.
That one's not going to go. Great D that time for Middleton.
You know, right now they're just 1 for 5. Rough start so far.
And Lopez has it in the corner. Towns with the steal. And now the Timberwolves on the break. And the rejection by Giannis. And out of bounds as the Bucks gain possession. Now about 2 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Lillard against Conley. Floats it up for Giannis. And the officials call goaltending, so they'll award the basket.
Boy, the overwhelming strength of Giannis just excels at fighting his way through the defense. Very impressive.
For Minnesota, they've gotten only 1 of 6 shots to drop for them to start this game. Towns against Antetokounmpo. Good on the shot.
Taking the contact and scoring. Towns not to be denied of the bucket there.
Lillard against Conley. The pass to Lillard. Throws it up high, and Giannis throws it down.
Love the read there from Antetokounmpo. I mean, his basketball IQ is really impressive when it comes to alley-oop attempts.
Timeout called, first of the game for Minnesota. They're getting their first look of the season at the Bucks in this one.
And with this matchup being an East versus West affair, it will be the first of only 2 meetings between the teams.
And, you know, there's always a bit of a filling out process in that first game between opponents. A lot different than when you've played a team you're familiar with.
In rebounding, and also his field goal percentage is up in the top 5. Tremendously efficient at finishing plays at the basket.
And again, look what he's done so far this season. Wiping the boards clean, ranking 2nd in the league in rebounds. Outstanding effort. And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. Conley against Lillard. Outside, Towns. Misses the 3. And so it's Middleton with it. He brings it up for the Bucks. Last game matchup with the Suns, a tough loss there.
Yeah, tough game on the road. The guys you're defending, obviously comfortable shooting in their own building. You've got to find a way to break their rhythm.
Yeah, and it's not easy to do. Much easier said than done, but they're capable of making it happen. It just comes down, I think, to will and desire.
Incredibly for the Minnesota Timberwolves, Clark, a 2004 playoffs are the only time they've won a series.
You know, Kevin, with Kevin Garnett, they had a few 50-win teams and some excellent coaching. That just tells you, I think, how hard it is to win in this league.
And he's a pure point guard with terrific vision. Conley finds open teammates at times before they realize they're open.
Here's Antetokounmpo. A rebound by the Timberwolves.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him.
Conley kicks to McDaniels. Near the three-point line, it's Edwards. Giannis grabs the miss.
Boy, that's got to be terribly frustrating there. I mean, with the defense not hustling, and he still misses. Oh, he wishes he had that one back.
Right thing there to stay that tight on him and really try to keep him out of his comfort zone.
Conley's shot is off. For Milwaukee, they've gone 50% from the field to this point, 4 of 8. At the elbow, it's Antetokounmpo. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Lillard. Antetokounmpo's got 9.
Lillard's passing game, a thing of beauty. Got that ball to a guy who had a quality look and got it to him on time.
And slam dunk by Gobert.
One of the best lob partners in the business, Rudy Gobert.
To the inside, Antetokounmpo. And Karl Anthony Towns pulls it down. Timberwolves trail. Here's Conley. And so it looks like the Timberwolves will retain possession here. Already it's February. Hard to believe. Let's see how the West is matching up. You look at Minnesota. They're looking extremely sharp right now. Poised in the top spot and playing very well.
Well, right now for the Timberwolves, they have caught the entire league off guard. This was not a position anyone thought they'd be in at this stage of the season.
And the credit belongs to them for what they did and didn't do during the offseason. I mean, they had a vision, they set it out, and they've stayed true to it.
And the Timberwolves call time. Outplayed in the previous game on their schedule, losing to Chicago.
Yeah, always disappointing when you allow a team to come back. But as we all know, no lead is safe in the NBA.
What a recent stretch it's been for these players. They're the NBA's leading scorers over the last 10 games. Third is Jan.08.
Quite a role he's been on. I mean, a pure scoring display. Eventually, teams might find an answer for him, but that's not been the case here lately.
Here's Conley. Here's Towns. That gives them the lead. Towns has got his second basket of the game.
Well, you have to like their work on the boards, Kevin, particularly here to start the game.
Yeah, I like the way they're setting the tone. Really playing with a lot of energy here at the start.
Back to Lopez. Three-pointer, Lillard. He can't hit that time. Minnesota in the lead. And the 28th pick in the 2020 draft part, Jaden McDaniels has more than outplayed his draft position.
Yeah, you know, there were some question marks year one in college at UW, but you look at him now, hey, length, mobility, skill set, those are things that every team wants and needs.
You know, he might want to think about deferring for a while. He's had his chances this quarter, but just not able to convert. And we've seen several lead changes tonight, neither team giving an inch.
Yeah, and the lead has changed hands, and it just hasn't stayed in those hands very long when it's changed. Back and forth we go.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
Now, here's McDaniels. To the left wing, Gobert dishes to Edwards. Here's Conley. Gets the 14-footer to fall. And, guys, what do you think about the hustle stats here for the Timberwolves?
They've really been disruptive on the defensive end, forcing turnovers and turning those turnovers into points at the other end.
And another thing, guys, they've been very active tonight, frequently creating scoring opportunities off turnovers.
And Milwaukee calls their first time out of the game.
And you know, what you love about Mike Conley, he's a leader by example.
The epitome of a terrific point guard and teammate. True professional in every sense of the word, on and off the floor. He plays and he teaches and mentors. I could see him, if he desired, being a really good head coach someday.
Big group substitution now for Minnesota. Reed, he's checked in for Gobert. Anderson comes in for Karl Anthony Towns. Alexander Walker, he's checked in for McDaniels. And Morris subbed in for Mike Conley. And he's good on the 3-ball.
Does not shoot many from out there, but Portis makes them at a decent clip.
Here's Edwards. Anderson trying to free himself up. A second chance effort. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
First in opponent points per game. And they're third in three-point shooting. Front office has definitely made that a point of emphasis for this team.
And the defense you brought up, holding opponents to the lowest shooting percentage in the league. We can't even begin to describe how hard they are to break down.
How about the work ethic of Anthony Edwards? Not to mention that linebacker build and the sweet shooting stroke. But what he wants most is to see his team succeed.
Now here's Payne. 11 points for him in that last game against the Suns in Phoenix. Portis can't get it to go. Minnesota with the ball. Here's Morris. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Payne kicks to Connaughton. From outside, off the mark. Timberwolves leading by 4. Here's Anderson. Passes it to Alexander Walker. It's good from long range.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Payne passes to Crowder. No good. They had a chance to end the run there.
Definitely a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look.
The kick out to Anderson. Another shot. Can't get it to go. He's taken 2 and missed 2. Bucks trail by 7. And Connaughton has it in the corner. Bucks passing it around. Here's Beauchamp. The Bucks keep it going. A new 14-second clock. Crowder, the pass to Portis. Back to Crowder. Lock at 6. It's Crowder on the wing. Pass to Portis. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time.
And while we got a chance, let's look at some numbers for Anderson. He's averaging 6 points a game, 4 assists, and 3 rebounds. And always nice to have a guy like him who can really defend at a high level coming off the bench.
You know, when you can sub in a lockdown defender, that's a major plus.
One-on-one here. Here's Portis, and he uses the glass on the lane. Portis has got 5.
Hard not to love the energy Portis plays with. He's not letting inside contact stop him or derail him at all.
Oh, here's Edwards. Another miss by Minnesota.
They've been sensational on the backboard to start this game.
Yeah, sensational is a really good word for it. They're tearing it up on the glass.
Three-pointer. Crowder drains it from beyond the arc. Now here's the 2-point Timberwolves lead.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Here's Morris. And Morris throws it down.
Taking matters into his own hands.
Yeah, we didn't expect to see that kind of finish.
And you know, guys, when your point guard is making explosive plays at the rim, I really do think it sets the tone for the rest of the team.
Minnesota leading by 4. Here's Alexander Walker. The layup off target. 20 seconds left in the first. Portis kicks to Connaughton. Pass to Beauchamp from outside the arc. The rebound by Anderson. There's the dish to Morris. And it's off from three-point range. Got it up. And that does it for the first quarter. The Timberwolves on top, up by 4. And we'll be back with you right after this.
25.
And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And guys, what's your take so far on the Timberwolves?
Aggressive at running guys to the backboard. You could tell it was part of their game plan coming in.
Yeah, and you know, when a team establishes an edge on the glass early, it really sets things up for the rest of the game.
And a big concern for players and coaches is the consistency of officiating. Greg, do you like that argument?
It's tough when one night something is a foul and the next night it is. There's some gray area, obviously, and it'd be good for the league to try and clarify how they want things called.
We'll see the talented pair of Middleton and Giannis at forward. Malik Beasley out there with Damian Lillard. And it's Portis in at the center position. That's the group for Milwaukee right now. Bounce pass Conley. The pass to Gobert. There's his third field goal, and now he's made half of his 6 shots.
From in close, it's game over when Gobert has the ball.
And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, Rudy Gobert is a fierce competitor. He says the average fan might not understand what I bring to the table, but the GMs in the league do. I want to be the best defensive player of all time. I want to be a force, and I want to win championships. I've got to set the tone every night. Kevin?
And he does. He is a stopper, no doubt about it. David, thank you. Lillard with the bucket.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the trip.
You know, they're having free reign from beyond the arc. The defense is just not there.
Now here's Gobert. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against Chicago.
And how about the job he did rebounding as well, guys? I mean, just a dominant performance on the glass.
And so Lillard will bring it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. They trail by 1. Following this one, they get to host the Hornets. And that's game 2 of this string of 4 games played at home. He kicks it to Middleton. Jacks up a 3. Karl Anthony Towns with the rebound. Towns has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Outside Conley. Gobert trying to get open. Conley again. Now it's a 3-point Minnesota lead.
And he's been a terrific point guard in this league for a long time. Mike Conley just knows how to play.
Lillard, the pass to Middleton. Back to Lillard. 3-pointer. Good, and the assist goes to Middleton. Lillard's got the game tied up here for Milwaukee.
Out of their last 5 makes, how about all 5 from long range?
Well, the defense just hasn't pressed up to deny any of those looks, guys. I mean, they're hanging back and getting picked apart.
Minnesota calls timeout.
It's time to get loud. Welcome your forward court here to the floor.
Milwaukee making a switch. Lopez is checked in. And a chance here to check out some stamps for Damian Lillard. Conley finds Towns. Back to Conley. And it's sent back by Lillard. Giannis inside. Towns on him. And foul on the shot. So he'll get a chance at the line.
Second personal foul.
And, you know, at almost 7 feet tall, Antetokounmpo is dangerous down inside, really. I mean, the defense has to be physical with him if they want to have a chance at preventing him from scoring in the paint.
And the first one drops.
A multiple-time MVP. You know, what's really scary is that Giannis feels like he can keep getting better, and more importantly, he does the work to get better.
So he picks up just one from the line that time. Timberwolves have gotten 4 of their first 5 shots to fall in the second quarter. Outstanding shooting.
Clark, when you think of top rebounders today, Rudy Gobert is a name that comes to mind.
Yeah, he's super long and tall, but that's not just why he's such a dominant rebounder. He's got a real good knack for reading where balls are coming off, and the timing that he has is pretty impeccable, too. And even though he's north of 7 feet tall, he does a good job boxing out as well.
Now here's Conley following the miss by Giannis. Conley kicks to Gobert. Back to Conley. Outside, Towns. That's in there. Conley with the assist. Conley's got 4 assists in the game.
After having none in the first, he gets 2 3-point shots to go here.
Lillard dishes to Middleton. Here's Lopez. That's basket number 2 with his 3rd shot off to a fast 2 for 3.
Middleton, a scorer by nature, that time showing he can find his teammates too.
Up top, Gobert. Back to Conley. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely. Conley's got 10 points in the game. Inside. Giannis with the dunk and throwing it down hard.
Another night we see Giannis at his best. This defense doesn't have a clue as to how to guard.
Now here's McDaniels. G right on him. A costly foul there. He'll shoot 3 free throws. Hey, Greg, even by modern big man standards, Karl Anthony Towns can really shoot the 3.
Yeah, and the only center to win a 3-point shooting contest. Towns has developed a terrific stroke, and he just shoots the ball as well as most of the guards in our league.
Reset.
And he hits the first of 3. And with Towns, we're looking at one of the best 3-point shooting big men in the NBA, Clark. He is something to watch.
He really is, and when you add in everything else he does, Kevin, he's one of the best players in the league, period.
And the second free throw, good.
And you can make a case and argue that Cat is perhaps one of the greatest, if not the greatest, shooting big man of all time, and he's still got a lot of runway in front of him for his career.
And he nails the 3rd.
You know, he didn't get to the line in that entire first quarter, but right now he's showing some aggressiveness out there.
Down low, Lopez. Gobert pulls it in.
Another rebound hauled in. They're hitting the glass with a lot of passion.
Guys, that's been the key to their league. I mean, simply put, the effort they've displayed on the glass has been the difference.
Minnesota with the ball, following the miss by Brook Lopez. 6 to shoot. Outside Conley. Shoots over Lillard. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. And the Timberwolves making a change here. Edwards is checked in. Timeout called the Bucks.
Well, it's been an express lane to the rim. Coach can't be happy about that.
And, you know, I think he's going to tell them simply, we have to show more fight on the interior. That's the top priority right now.
Already it's February. Let's see how the East is matching up. And look at the Bucks. Right now they've compiled the third best record in the conference.
And right now for the Bucks, they had a few critics coming into the season, and now I don't think they have any. This is a club ready to not only make a deep run, but possibly win it all.
They do have the pieces in place for a title run, but the competition in the playoffs will be stiff.
A good job by him on the glass here tonight. +8 in that department.
Beyond his wingspan, Giannis's timing is what makes him a special shot blocker.
Morris is checked in for the Timberwolves.
Now in the lineup for the Timberwolves, Monte Morris.
Here's Towns. He had a 33-point outing in their last game against Chicago.
Yeah, but he was also a force on the defensive side. 2 block shots.
Yeah! Show us what you got, young fella. Anthony Edwards. Love to see you operate like that.
And on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam, you can see how impressive that move was. Here's Antetokounmpo, and he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
First personal foul.
For Milwaukee, they have shot 2 of 3 from the free throw line tonight.
And taking a look at the numbers on the season, they've converted about 77% of those foul shots.
And that's a little better than they did last year from the free throw line.
First free throw is good. The Bucks making a switch here. Both champs checked in. Minnesota also making some changes. Reed comes in for Gobert. And it's Anderson in for Karl Anthony Towns. He's perfect from the line this time.
Yeah, in this quarter, they've had the right approach. Driving and drawing, initiating contact, create opportunities, get to the line.
Yeah, I like everything you said there, because when all else fails, if you can get to the stripe, that's really a good way to change the momentum in the game, because you get points and you also slow down the opponent because the game isn't going up and down as much.
Lopez with the block.
You could see Lopez tracking that shot the whole way. Nice awareness from him and a terrific rejection as well.
Lillard the pass to Lopez. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. Launches it. Lillard misses. Timberwolves leading by 6. Now here's Edwards. What a finish!
Good. Boy, how about the strength of Edwards? Confident in taking on defenders and finishing.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. The Timberwolves have gone Twin Towers with Karl-Anthony Towns and Rudy Gobert. Gobert says, I love playing with another dominant big because I've always thought that I could pass. I know that I can make guys around me better. Cat says we complement each other. He's a generational talent on defense, and I think I'm a generational talent on offense. Kevin, I'm a generational talent on sideline report.
You are indeed, and that's why you are in Springfield. No argument here, David. Thank you.
And he is really in a zone right now, playing and scoring with confidence.
And here's Edwards. He'll bring it up for Minnesota. 6-point game. Fires the three. Antetokounmpo pulls it in. Antetokounmpo's got 4 rebounds in this game.
No other way to put it. Just a poor shooting performance for him. But luckily, his teammates have picked up the slack.
Superb initiative from Antetokounmpo. I mean, that may be something we overlook, but being able to take that initiative allows him to be a real menace when he's rolling to the rim after a pick.
And he gets it to go. Reed's got his first basket of the night.
Just reliable, guys. He's just always trying to make the right play.
Giannis kicks to Lillard. The tray. Gets it to drop, and now he's shooting at a 5-for-8 clip.
And he's clearly led the way offensively. The question is, can they ride him and get back into it?
Passes to Edwards. Now here's Reed. He dents the rim with a 2-handed slam. Wow.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the 2-hand slam.
Really piling on the lead with a dunk like that.
3-pointer, Lillard. That one does not go. It puts him at 5 for 9 from the field.
I wonder what the score would be if they weren't controlling the backboard.
It's clearly been their edge, and in a close game like this, you look for every edge you can find.
Here's McDaniels, and the 3-ball is good. McDaniels got the lead up to 8 now for Minnesota.
Attacking right away. McDaniels wasting no time there.
Pass to Giannis. And Lillard kicks to Antetokounmpo. Dishes it to Middleton. Kicks it out to Lillard. Lets it go from deep. Good, and the assist goes to Giannis. Antetokounmpo's got 3 assists now in this one. Timberwolves leading by 5. Pass to Reed. Lopez with the block. Lillard, the pass to Antetokounmpo. Good D by Anderson.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
Morris kicks to McDaniels. It's Edwards on the wing. Defended by Middleton. And Reed has it in the corner. It's 3-pointers off the mark. Greg, their unselfish play has really been impressive.
They're trusting one another out there, wanting to get each other involved. This is great basketball.
Antetokounmpo, nice pass there. Good at finding his open teammates.
Near the 3-point line, it's Edwards. Antetokounmpo grabs the miss. Antetokounmpo's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Lillard from outside. What a play! Simply trains it in at the buzzer.
The tray at the horn knocks it up. They have the momentum going into the locker room right now.
And so it's Damian Lillard making things happen for the Milwaukee Bucks. An historic feat during the quarter, launching and making a phenomenal number of 3-pointers like never seen before. Only in the NBA. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much, Doc. A high-scoring affair in the first half. Did you think coming in that it would be this kind of shootout?
Not at all, but we're not playing good enough defense to guard anybody. So, we just got to play better to keep the ball in front of us.
Doc, thanks for your time. Back to you guys.
All right, David, thank you. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the third quarter.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello, basketball fans. What a pleasure it is to bring you into the 2K studios again. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. Damian Lillard has been having a big night. His three-point stroke was a thing of beauty. He was very consistent, knocked down 7 total, giving the defense nightmares out there. And Kenny, what did you think about what we saw from Milwaukee?
You know, every team talks about playing unselfishly, and in the first half, it didn't look like there was. Now, looks could be deceiving, but the assist total back up what we saw.
Shaq, what'd you think about Minnesota?
Well, their strategy to pound inside has worked well so far. I wouldn't get away from it if I was trying to set that. Keep working into the posts, and you got to win that physical battle.
And that'll do it for our halftime report. Stay tuned for the second half. About to get underway.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. Really an incredible game from Lillard.
And the way that he has helped out with the ball movement has been a difference maker early on.
And, you know, that's not a job they ask him to do very often. But in the first half, I thought he was in perfect sync with his teammates.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. And on the floor for Chris Finch as we get into the second half. The wing set for him, Edwards and McDaniels. The two towering figures inside for him, Towns and Gobert. And it's Conley in at the point. Edwards kicks to Towns. They get it again. Gobert dishes to Edwards. Got it. Good job in the low post. Edwards got 12 in the game.
Gobert can look over the top of just about any defense right there. Delivers a nice pass.
Here's Lillard. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. Michael Conley picks one up.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
Old school D right there. Just telling them no easy layups. It's as simple as that. And that's what you expect from them.
Shoot 2.
Free throw good from Lillard.
And, you know, such a fierce competitor. Lillard can score from any